Welcome back everyone. Today I am doing this nice soft smoky eye for hooded eyes. It is a full talk through makeup look including the face, and I will be also showing you products as well. Many of you have requested that I do this, and I think this is such a nice simple smoky eye for hooded eyes. Great to start off with, because if you're not comfortable, or if you haven't had enough practice, or you feel like you don't know what you're doing to get that look and to have the shadows stand out on your eyes, then it's great to start like this. The colors are very soft. If you do not have the colors in the palette I'm using, because I am using the Dior multi-look palette, you can use the L'Oreal, the new palette that just came out, La Palette 1 or 2. They have some of the same shades in those palettes. You can use that. Wet n Wild, which one is it? The Naked Truth, I believe it's that palette, has similar shades as well, but it's just a beautiful look and it's great for hooded eyes. So if you would like to see how I created this look, then keep on watching and I will show you how. I just got back from a trip, so my face is so super dry and dehydrated feeling, so I decided to use the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. This is so great, especially if you have been flying on an airplane and you get that recycled air. It's very bad for your skin, so I use that for moisturizer. For primer, I use the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. This is so great if you have enlarged pores or you have a little bit of fine lines, just anything that you want to smooth out on your skin, and your foundation will look amazing. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm in the shade 3C1. And I'm applying this with the Sigma Flat Top F80 brush. For concealer, I'm using my Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. To set everything, I'm using my NARS Light Translucent Crystal Powder, and a lot always comes out on this part, so I like to just take whatever is in the top, swirl my brush around, tap it off, and then lightly just tap it around my face like this, and then lightly go under my eyes. For my eye look, I'm going to be using my Dior Multi-Look Eye Palette. I got this from a website called WeMakeBeauty.com. It's a really great website if you're looking for palettes or discontinued makeup. I had the mini to this and I was looking for this big one. Little review on this palette, I do like it. It's really great, with the exception of two colors of eyeshadows, which is this really light one and this one right here. The rest of the shadows are really great, and the highlighter is very great too. The only thing is, I just feel like the way it was set up isn't that great, because I've already had a little bit of fallout with the eyeshadows into the lip glosses, so that's gonna really make them look muddy and not that great. Other than that, it's a good palette. I don't think that it was worth the price that it came out for. This was $65, I believe, on We Make Beauty. I can't remember, but overall it's an okay palette. For primer, I'm using my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Shadow Primer. Now I'm just going to take some Brulee by MAC, and I'm going to apply that right over the eyeshadow primer. That way my eyeshadows blend a little bit easier, because with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I find that if you don't put a setting powder or a eyeshadow that's like a bone color shade or whatever that matches your skin, it doesn't blend as well. If you guys have that problem, let me know. It does happen with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. However, when my eyes get oily in the summer, this is the only thing that works. So like I said, I'm just applying this over that primer potion. I'm gonna take this nice brown kind of taupey color to just define the crease a little. If you have hooded eyes, I'm gonna show you how to define the crease. That way it'll show, because as you can see, my eyes are hooded. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this on a MAC 217. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of drawing a line out this way and bringing it in. You want to keep your eye open. It's especially important if you have hooded eyes to keep your eye open when you are working on the crease area. So it's going to be kind of like a V shape, but you're bringing it out a little bit above your crease, because you know the crease does kind of cover your eyelid a little bit, and then slowly work your way inward like so. And you're going to have to keep going back and forth, adding color slowly. That way you get that definition. And as you can see, I'm depositing most of the color on the outer corner of the eye, slowly bringing it in, but not all the way in. Whatever's left on the brush, that's what I'm gonna kind of work inwards a little bit. Now you want to take a clean, fluffy brush like the 224, the MAC 224. If you don't have these brushes, find something similar. You don't have to use the same brushes, but you want to make sure it's a clean, fluffy brush. And you're going to go in and you're going to start to blend and just diffuse this color. For the lid, I'll be applying this peachy color right here. That pinky color was not enough for me, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with MAC's Expensive Pink. I'm taking this E210 brush from Mikasa Beauty, dipping it back in this taupey shade, and I am just taking this on my lower lash line. Then I'm going back in with the Expensive Pink and just adding this to the inner portion of the lower lid to give it kind of like a pop. And I'm also adding it to the inner tear duct as well. For eyeliner, I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. For mascara, I am using the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl Mascara. Now this did come in the little palette that I got, so this is the first time I'm using it. I don't know if it's good. We shall see. So I'm gonna curl my lashes and then try it out. I did my eyebrows off camera, just so you all know. I'm sorry if I cheated you, but I got my brows waxed today. I was growing them out. For those of you who watch my videos, you know that. And I got them waxed today, and I hate how she did them. I did not want them arched. I wanted them kind of straight across brows because that's how I was growing them out. And I am not loving the way she waxed them. I am still kind of filling them in a little bit with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Anyways, I didn't like how she waxed them. I just don't really care for the shape, and she did take off a lot of hair. I kind of feel like I have like this surprise look. I don't know. But she did take off a lot of hair that I was growing out, which is a bummer. Oh, this mascara is nice, but looks can be deceiving because sometimes these minis are really good and then you get the full size and they suck. If any of you have tried the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl and you love it, let me know in the comments, because so far it looks really, really great on my lashes. Look at that. Can you see? Oh, I am really digging this mascara. Really digging it. Now I'm going in with this Pro Sculpting Powder by MAC, and the color is Sculpt. The next color I'm going in with was a limited edition blush by MAC. It is from their Marilyn Monroe collection. It's called the Perfect Cheek. So same thing. Lightly applying my blush. Lightly. Light. for highlight, I'm actually using this Dior highlighter from the palette, and I'm applying that with a Sigma tapered highlighter F35, which is one of my favorite highlighter brushes. For lip liner, I'm using my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 3C. As you can see, it is my favorite lip liner because it is almost done. I love it. For lipstick, I'm using my favorite, which is Viva Glam 2 by MAC. On top of that, I'm using my MAC Cream Sheen in Boy Bait. So this is my final look. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.